Hey everyone, this is Stevie here, and today we are going to be building our own Lego brick that we can 3D print on our Mantis 3D printer. So, we're going to start off nice and simple by clicking on Create a Sketch, and we're just going to choose our XY plane here. Now we're going to press R for rectangle, and this is going to give us our 2-point rectangle by default. So if you wanted to change that, you have your selections over here to 3-point and center rectangle. But first, we're just going to use 2-point. So we're going to place our first corner. And if I didn't mention, I did find the dimensions of a Lego brick online, so I'm actually going to be using those so that we can follow along with that. So, according to this drawing, we have 15.8 millimeters this way. We're going to hit Tab. And then we have 31.9 millimeters that way, and we're going to press Enter. Now, hearing me say millimeters, if you guys don't have your document set to millimeters by default, then you can go up here to this little drop down arrow, and then we're going to go right over here to change active units. Now, right now I do have millimeters as my default, but if you don't, if you have it in inches or something, then you can select millimeters and then press OK. Well, I'm just going to hit cancel because I didn't change anything. So now we need to extrude this. This is like the base, the outline of our Lego. So we are going to extrude it, and according to my dimensions, it needs to be extruded by 9.6 millimeters. So we're going to hit Q, select our face, and then type in 9.6 and press Enter. So, if we drag down a little bit so that we can see the other side of it, we do now see that there is actual depth to this rectangle. So now it is actually a box, basically. So, we now need to draw in the circles, those little nubs at the top that let the Legos interlock with each other. So we're going to click on Create a Sketch, and we're going to select that top face here. We're going to go up here to Center Diameter Circle, or we could have pressed C, and we're just going to draw here. It doesn't really matter where at the moment, and the dimension that we need is 4.85 millimeters as our diameter. Now the reason why I said it didn't matter too much is because we're actually going to change that position right now. So the way we do that is we're going to press D for dimension, and then we're going to select that center right here, and then we're going to select this edge. Now that's going to give us the perpendicular distance from that edge to that center, and we want to make this, once we click, 3.8 millimeters. And we're going to do the exact same thing again. We're going to click on this center, click on this line, and now we're going to go up here and do the exact same 3.8 millimeters, and we're going to press Enter. Now we want to extrude this before we copy it. So we're going to press Q, and we're just going to click on it. And then the extrusion depth, this is saying that it is 2 millimeters tall. So we're going to type in 2 and press Enter. Now we could draw every single circle in, however, I think it's easier just to copy it, and there's a nice tool that actually allows us to do that with faces like this. So we're going to go into Create, and then go down to Pattern, and Rectangular Pattern. So first, we need to choose a rectangular or a pattern type of features. It might be faces by default for you, but we're going to select features. Now the reason why we choose this is because we're actually going to select the extrusion. And now we have our object selected. We're going to click on Directions, and we're going to choose a path for it. So we can choose either of these sides because they both are on the same path as what we want to draw this out. So we're going to select this as the path, and then we're going to choose 4 because when it says for copies, 4 includes the one that you copied. So if we typed in 1, it wouldn't do anything. So we're going to choose a distance of 24 millimeters, and then we're going to click on this because we're going to also want to copy down here, and we're going to choose a quantity of 2 because now it's going to be copying all 4 of these. So we only want to copy them once down here, and at a distance of 8 millimeters. And then we're going to press enter. Now it's starting to look like a Lego to me. So we're going to actually go down all the way to the bottom, and we're going to cut it out. So we're going to go up to here to modify, and then we're going to go to shell. We're going to click on the bottom face, and then it's asking for how much we want to leave. So we're going to, looking at our dimensions here, our outside thickness is 1.2 millimeters. And then we're going to hit enter. Now that we have 1.2 millimeters, we need to create a sketch on this plane here. Because there are 3 circles here, 1, 2, and 3, that are going to be interlocking with the nubs on the top so that you can actually snap these Lego pieces together. So we're going to go up here to create a sketch, and we're going to select this face. Now, before we do anything else, we want to turn on construction lines. Now, construction lines won't actually impact your sketch. All they're going to do is be there for reference so you know where your part is. So we're going to go up to line, and then we're going to select the middle of one of these circles. And now it makes it easy for you because you can select the top or the 4 sides of it. You can select the middle and it snaps to all of them. It's really nice. So we're going to select this middle here, and we're going to do the exact same thing all the way down to this circle right here. Now that we have that, we're going to press escape. We're going to turn off construction line because now we want to draw something we're actually going to extrude. So we're going to go to center diameter circle again, and we're going to find the midpoint of this line, which is conveniently snappable. So we've got that little triangle there that indicates that this is the center. So we're going to click on there, and then we're going to bring this out, and it looks like this diameter is 5.12 millimeters. So we're going to press enter here, and we're going to do that one more time because we need to draw another circle that's bigger, and that circle will be 6.72 millimeters. Press enter there, and now we've got this nice shape in here that we're going to extrude. So we're going to press Q, select that, and according to the drawing, it is 8.4 millimeters deep. So press enter. And if we look, we will just rotate around a little bit. That looks good to me. It looks flush with the bottom. So we're going to copy it just like we did before. And to do that, we again go to create and down to pattern and rectangular pattern. We again have to make sure that this is on features, and we're going to select the bottom that we just drew here as our object by using this little point in our timeline. Now we're going to select a direction, and that is going to be just like before. We'll select one of these edges. So we'll select this one. And we're going to type in, we only need 3 this time because we need 1, 2, and 3. And the distance is 16 millimeters. Okay, and now we will press OK. And that looks perfect to me. So that's it. That's how we make our Lego, and it is complete. We can print this easily, and they should go right together. So thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let me know down below in the comments what you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.